birthday girl. Hey everybody, how you doing? What's going on? It's Thursday, so we're here. Of course, today I'm air frying, and we're gonna make something super fun. But first, I promised, because I said I was gonna do it on QVC and I forgot. I want to say happy birthday to Katie B, who was here probably every week for the last 70 weeks, I think. Thank you, Katie. Happy birthday. I'm so happy you're always here, and I appreciate you. So I hope you had a great birthday week, month, year. Who knows what I know.
Guess whose birthday's next week?
Yeah, birthday month.
Mine.
Birthday quarter. Anyway, you guys, you know what we're doing today? We're going to make like something really, really fun and delicious.
Turning the lights on.
Oh yeah, we need more light. Let there be light. Anyway, we're going to make, it's bread, and it's French onion soup, and it's cheese. So, all right, it doesn't get any better than that, really, right? I mean, sourdough bread, French onion soup, and cheese, and we're going to air fry it. So it's going to be a cheesy kind of pull apart bread. So what we do is we look at all the trends, we see what people are searching for. French onion soup is something people were searching for. So I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to make French onion soup because I think most people, listen, we can make delicious French onion soup if you want to, let me know. But I said, you know, I think people can just buy the can. So what I did is I bought the can, we're twisting it up with the bread, and here's how we do it. Okay, first of all, get yourself a nice piece of crusty bread. I'm using sourdough just because I really love it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make cuts along the bread in a grid pattern, and we're going to do that just about an inch apart. You don't have to get crazy. Now, what I like to do is I don't use a serrated knife to cut the bread. I feel like serrated knives kind of macerate and kind of maybe destroy the bread. If you have a nice sharp knife, use that. If you don't, you can absolutely use the serrated blades, but I prefer straight edge for hard, crusty bread. Now, if the bread is really soft, you might need the serrated to get through it.
Eric,
without
are you going
destroying
all the
it.
way through, or?
No, that's a great question. So what I'm doing is I'll show you. Get in close here.
Okay.
So I use my tip, I go in, and then I just kind of cut until I feel the base of the bread. It's kind of hard to get through the base of a crusty bread.
Which is good in this case.
Exactly.
Okay, because you don't want to, is what you're saying.
No, we don't.
Okay.
And then if you get a little resistance, just move your knife. It's not a big deal because we're going to pull this apart. So there you go. And then when you're done, look at this. You kind of have like, it's kind of like a grid, almost like kind of like a Rubik's Cube in a weird way, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to get our blender. And you don't have to use a blender, but I think it's a little easier. And then I'm going to take French onion soup, pour that in the blender, about 1.5 sticks of butter. I know, it's January. Everybody made a resolution, too bad. Because this is really good, and maybe you're not going to eat it in January, but I guarantee you're going to eat it some other day. So then we're just going to blend it. And the reason I'm doing that is I want to incorporate the butter and the onions. And not that the onions are bad. Like, if you don't have to blend it all that much. And yes, I am wearing sweatpants underneath my nice shirt here.
And you have a lot of powder on them from the bread.
What's that?
You have bread powder on your bum.
Well, of course I do. Why wouldn't I? All right, so we just blend it up. See how that looks? It looks really good. So it's butter, onion soup. You just blend it up. It's that easy. That's it. Then we take our magical tin foil. We make a little boat, little flat bottom boat, and just big enough to get the bread in there. Now the reason we're doing that is because we're going to make this kind of liquidy. And when you make it liquidy, we don't want it dripping all over the place. Not that that would be a big deal, but it's a little more tidy this way. Then we take another sheet, a longer one, and put it underneath. And then I'll show you why we're doing that in a second. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cheese. Now, the recipe calls for Gruyere cheese, which is a form of Swiss. I love it. But if you don't like Swiss, you can use mozzarella, cheddar, pepper jack, whatever you like.
Really, any kind.
I prefer this. Yeah, I mean, I just love Gruyere. So
Yeah.
what I do is I kind of pull the bread apart. Ooh, Jessica's doing the Vanna White.
Check
for me
out
here.
my manicure. No, I'm just kidding. I felt like you needed help.
I do. So we're just going to kind of break it apart.
There
And
you
we
go.
want to get the cheese sort of inside the bread as much as we can. And it's pretty easy. It just falls in, even if you just put it on top and then shake it down. And don't be shy with the cheese, guys. I mean, I always give you a guide, but feel free to double the cheese because it's not going to hurt you. Well, listen, this is great, right? Because this is kind of one of those fun things you want to do while you're watching the game, or maybe you're having some company over. It's really easy because you're going to see we're done. Except now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in my French onion soup and my butter. And what you do is you kind of just pour it a little slowly, because what we want is we want that soup to go down into all the crevices, and this way we get all that delicious French onion soup all the way around. Now, I love French onion soup. I like to do fun things with French onion soup because it has so much flavor. And listen, who doesn't like a sour cream and onion French onion dip, right?
Right here, baby.
Who doesn't like French
There
onion
you go.
soup with a big honking piece of bread? I mean, this is really sort of like an upside down version of that. It's the bread in the soup instead of the soup in the bread. I mean, that's really how I look at it.
Yeah, instead of a soup bowl in a bread bowl like they do.
Exactly.
You're doing the opposite.
Then what we're going to do is we're going to cover it completely, just like this. And now I'm going to bake it for about 15 minutes, right? What we want to do is we want to get that bread and the soup to sort of play together. It's going to pound that bread with flavor. And then when you're done, after that 15 minutes, we want to take it apart. We want to add a little more cheese right to the top, just like this. And then we want to put it back in the air fryer. We put it back in the air fryer for about 10 minutes because what we want is we want that cheese to melt like crazy, and we want the bread to crisp up. And that's the way you make a really good pull-apart bread. So I'm just going to take this guy and move it to the side because I'm going to be baking this for my neighbor. Hopefully she's not on a low-carb diet today. Leslie, if you're watching, I hope you like pull-apart bread. So Jess, let's go over here.
Okay.
Now this is after I baked it for 15 minutes covered, and then I went to 10 minutes uncovered. And this is what it's going to look like in here.
Okay.
I will use my favorite device.
Chekhov is cleaning up the things that fell, as usual.
Chekhov is a cat. He's our kitten. He's more like a dog.
Yeah, he acts like a dog.
I never had a cat that eats like a dog. Ever.
I know.
All right.
Crazy.
So Jess.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
Look.
How can I possibly resist that?
Now, I'm just going to take this right out. Now, that was the PowerXL air fryer grill. I love the PowerXL air fryer grill because we can grill our steaks, we can make our onion rings, but we can also make a delicious pull-apart French onion bread, just like this. Now, I have to wipe, you guys. It's just sort of like my weird, I got a problem.
Well, Chekhov's happy.
Chekhov's happy. All of a sudden, I have a cat dog. I never did.
Chekhov said, wipe away.
So now this is super hot, but look at all that cheese that's inside. So normally, I would tell you guys, let this cool for about 10 minutes, but we didn't do that today. So I'm going to just get in here with my tongs and look at this.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at that. That is our pull-apart bread. Now, the bread is going to be crispy. Listen to this. Hear that crisp? Mm-hmm. That's because we air fried it. So it's crispy on the outside, and it's ooey gooey and super, look at this, super cheesy.
You love your cheese
and
pulls.
Moist on the inside. I know a lot of people don't like that word moist. I love the word moist, and I love when my food is moist, just like this. So, listen, I'm going to take a little bite because I've been smelling this now for like 40 minutes.
You rarely do that on TV. Oh, there you go. Well, you do.
I just don't like the way I look when I eat.
Yeah.
Listen, we all have our hang-ups. Anyway. Oh, man. That is really good. Oh, wait. I messed up. Look. So on top of that, to make it even better, what we're going to do is we're going to add, now I love these crispy fried onions. I put the crispy fried onions all over the top, just like this.
Oh my gosh.
And then I call for
chives,
which I didn't have, so I'm going to do a little parsley. Look how pretty that looks. So it's gorgeous, it's delicious, it's easy. You get to make it in your air fryer. What more could you want? Now, while I'm going to tear this up today, and Leslie, if you're watching, I hope you see it, but I wanted to talk about my cookbook. Yes, it's a shameless plug because it's launched right now on Amazon for pre-order, but Thursday the 27th, the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th, I'll be selling it live on QVC.
Of January, that
Of
is.
January, just next week.
Next week.
So 8 p.m. January 27th is when it launches. It's going to be the upsell to a PowerXL dual basket air fryer. An air fryer you guys haven't seen yet, at least from me, not live for sure. First time ever on QVC. So hopefully you'll grab Loving Your Air Fryer because it's filled with super fun recipes. Everything from breakfast to desserts and every single thing in between with great photos. So if you love your air fryer, and I know you do because you're here, you'll be loving your air fryer if you pick up my book. And check me out on QVC Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the January 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right, enough shameless plug. Who's out there, Jess?
Well, we have PJ Hawthorne saying he's definitely ordering that book, or she, I should say, is definitely ordering that book. So that's exciting.
Thank you, PJ. I hope you're going to make this bread, too.
Victoria McElwain says cool with like 8 O's in the middle, so like cool.
Oh, cool. Like Fonzie's cool.
We have Laura from New Jersey here today saying yes and yay.
Where in New Jersey?
I don't know.
I want to know what exit. I'm a Jersey
She'll
boy.
have to type it in.
Sorry, I have to know.
Jenny Human said, Eric, you are the best.
No, you are. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Arlene Kraft Bell said, thanks. That looks so yummy.
Oh, Arlene, that's my mom's name.
David Ecker said, I love the design of your book.
Oh, thanks, David. I appreciate it.
It was a labor of love. We really worked hard on it.
We
I'm
did
really
work
excited.
hard on it, and Jesse's probably sick of working on it. There's the back.
Oh, yeah.
So this is tons of fun stuff in here.
Yeah.
And we have some really fun sections and lots of tips and tricks.
Yeah.
So if you love your air fryer, hopefully you'll love the book.
Yes. David Ecker, who just said that about the design, he's from New Jersey as well.
Jersey, I mean, come on. We're all
Fair
great
Lawn.
Jersey
Do you know
people.
Fair Lawn, New Jersey?
Of course I know Fair Lawn.
Okay.
Actually, we don't shoot our infomercials that far from Fair Lawn. We're in Fairfield.
Oh, okay. There you go. Sherry Las Panuso says, looks delicious and can't wait for the new cookbook.
Oh, great. Thanks, Sherry. Hopefully you guys are tuning in. You check out the new air fryer, too.
Lawada Green said this recipe would be great for the Super Bowl.
This is made for the Super Bowl.
It is.
Mean, look, the sourdough even looks like a football.
You're right. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
I'm telling you, nobody... You can't... If you like bread and you like onions, there's no way you can't eat this.
We have Jean Segarisi here. Said the cookbook is pre-ordered.
Oh, Jean, thank you.
Awesome. And
hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, and Laura from Jersey said you know how you asked where in New Jersey?
Yeah.
Morganville.
Oh, wait,
You
Morganville.
know Maddie's strong mom.
Yeah, of course.
She's Laura.
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
She's here every week.
Thank you so much. Of course I know Morganville.
Yeah.
I think we played sports against Morganville because I'm from Central Jersey, and Morganville is down by Sayreville, if I remember correctly. So, hi.
Oh, boy. Sorry, I keep scrolling. We have people saying they're definitely going to make this recipe. I think it's
You have to
popular
make
already.
this. It's easy. I mean, look, we literally, I did more talking than cooking. You can put this together once you have the ingredients in like 5 minutes. It's that easy.
We have Neil Dewberry from Canada.
Oh, Neil, what's
Ontario.
going on up there?
Yeah.
Ooh, Ontario. How you doing, man?
David Ecker said never had a dual basket air fryer. He sounds like he has a couple air fryers in his house.
It's brand new. It's launching this weekend, Thursday.
Very exciting.
Thursday the 27th. So it's very, very cool.
Yes, I agree. I think it's an awesome product. Christine Grohl said she can't wait for your cookbook.
Thanks, Christine. I hope you enjoy it. And listen, I hope when you get it, you'll tell me what's your favorite recipe.
Yeah.
And, because we're already working on the second one. So I can't wait.
Your mom said she's proud of you.
Oh, Mama,
Aww.
of course she's going to say that. I mean, I could sneeze and she'd say that was the best sneeze ever.
That's right. And Wanda Harris Lewis says, now I'm hungry, Eric.
Oh, Wanda, I'm hungry. I'm really holding myself back from eating this whole entire thing.
Lucille Newman is here saying this looks amazing and yummy.
Hey, Lucille, thanks for joining us.
Adam Melvin from England is saying this looks amazing.
Adam,
even
come on.
over in England.
Adam, you know you're going to use Gruyere cheese. You just know it.
Mary Tan loved your cheese pull.
Oh, I know. Listen, in the infomercials, sometimes we'll do it 20 times to get the perfect cheese ball. It's got to be just right and just long enough.
David Ecker said Eric Theiss for president.
Oh, yeah. All we would do is eat. All I would do is host dinners. We'd get nothing done.
That's hilarious. And let's see. Juanita Webster said bread, cheese, soup. Oh, wow. And she said, I'm ordered a waffleizer. Can't wait.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Juanita did.
Listen, I got news for you. You could take this leftover, put it in the waffleizer, and then reconstitute it in there.
Oh
And
my
you could
God.
waffleize your French onion bread. That would be amazing.
Jeez.
I'm sweating almost just thinking about it.
Ruth Morrow says hi from New York.
Hey, Ruth, how you doing?
And Terry Prophysic said waiting for my waffleizer to come.
Oh, Terry, you got to post me some pictures. Tag me. Let me know how you like it because it's fun.
Allison said, will you bring that Sunday, please? I think she means the bread.
I don't think it's going to last money, but I will, I don't know, I'll do my best.
Oh, we have somebody from Oregon. Betsy Wanner from Canby, Oregon.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Hey,
Hi, Betsy.
I love Pinot Noirs from Oregon. I would love to go there one day, and maybe I'll catch you there. So anyway, I will see you guys next Thursday, and then remember Thursday night. Check us out on QVC the 27th at 8 p.m. The 28th
to get your copy.
Yeah, and it's going to be available all weekend. So I'll just give it to you really quick. The 27th at 8 p.m., the 29th at 1 p.m. on QVC. Then I'll be on QVC2 from 11 to 3. And then I have an hour show at 6 p.m. And then on Sunday, I am also on In the Kitchen with David. And there's a lot of shows that I'm forgetting right now, but it's all that weekend. I'll see you there and see you next Thursday. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.